just verbalize hand washing. Alright, Miss Susie. So before I take care of your catheter, I got to check your ID. Is that okay? So your name is Susie Smith. Your date of birth is January 1st. Yes. All right. So I'm just gonna gather my equipment, and I'll be right back. But before I go, your bed is locked. Your bed is not down. You have your call light. You know what to do, right? I close the curtain. It's a hygiene skill. All right, Susie. I'll be right back. Then I verbalize hand washing for the second time. This is my second or third skill. Then I gather my equipment. So what are my equipments? We need a pad for the table again. You're going to need a bad blanket to cover Miss Susie and make sure that the bed and the gown does not get wet as well. And you're going to use a pad to put on underneath her hips so it doesn't get wet as well. You're going to need a basin, gloves, and of soap. We're going to get a box of gloves, but for me, I'm going to reuse this gloves. But we're going to put it like that, so when you guys start practicing, we'll see if there's a box of gloves here. Basin, soap. Then again, your washcloths. You're going to need a medium towel to dry. So in this part, because we're not cleaning the backside, you're only going to need 2. All right. So for bed bag, 4. For perineal care, 4, and for catheter care 2. The remaining hygiene skill, which is foot care and hand and nail care, you're also going to just need 2. The other type of hygiene is oral hygiene and denture care, right? We don't really do that, but just them out. All right, Miss Susie, I'm back. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start. Let me raise the bed up first. Where's the director? Tell me. All right, Miss Susie, I'm going to cover you with a bad blanket. Is that okay? So take the bad blanket. So you guys can see, technically, that's happening from the beginning to this part. It's the same with bed bath, same with perineal care. Told you, majority of the skills are the same. Just a little bit of instruction. Verbalize sanitizing. Put on a clean pair of gloves when you're practicing. Use the waist gloves. All right, Miss Howell, Susie, need you to hold this, please. All right, pull down the top sheet. Same thing with perineal care and bed bath. All right, Miss Susie, I'm now going to start cleaning your perineal region and your catheter. All right, so can I expose your private part? So the same thing with the perineal care. Take this. Once you hit the gown, make sure the gown is inside and roll it underneath so the gown don't get wet. Then, Miss Susie, I'm going to put the pad underneath you. Is that okay? So have them bend their knees. Then put on the pad. Make it simple. It's too big. All right, in the real world, of course, Miss Susie will raise her hips, but for us, make this as quick and efficient as possible. Because remember, you guys are time. All right, Miss Susie, before I start, how's the water? So guys, there has to be water here, right? Test the water, then the water goes here, then have Susie test the water. Again, either use the MIT method or any other method that I showed you, whatever your preference is. But make sure it's one that you're comfortable with. So again, now that they got a catheter here, earlier we did the perineal care, there was nothing here. So now you're going to show support by putting this aside, using one finger and opening the labia with the vulva on this side. So you wet this, you soak this, then top to bottom. Then you flip. Definitely with gloves on, you support, open, labia and groin away from you, top to bottom. Then you flip it for the second time. Support, open, labia and groin on this side, top to bottom. Because you were done there, now you're done here. Then you're not done with this yet. The last flip, pinch the catheter 3 to 4 inches away from where you're pinching it, which is the meatal region. Then this goes to the hamper. Miss Susie, I'll be rinsing your perineum and catheter. Is that okay? So you wet this, you rinse this, squeeze it out, then start. Pinch it again. Support this. Open, inside the vulva, top to bottom. Flip for the first time. Support, open, labia and groin away from you. Top to bottom, flip for the second time. Support, labia open, this side now, top to bottom. Flip for the last time. Pinch, 3 to 4 inches away. So now you rinse the catheter. Again, you don't need to multiple times to do that. One is more than enough. If you do 1 to do 2, then you gotta do 2. So again, contain the corners of the drying towel. Support, open, first corner, pad dry. Second corner without taking your hands off the labia and the catheter. This side now, pad dry. Third corner, this side in front of you, pad dry. Fourth corner, pinch the catheter and then wipe dry 3 to 4 inches. And this goes to the hamper. All right, Miss Susie, I'm actually done now. Okay, I'm just gonna take off the pad. Is that okay? So take this off. Of course, in the real world, she has to raise her hips. This goes to trash. Take off your gloves. Dump it. We'll use that later. Verbalize hand hygiene. Verbalize sanitizing. Put on a pair of gloves. All right, Miss Susie, let me straighten your leg. Straighten the other leg. Move this down a bit. Okay, Miss Susie, how did your help again? Last time. Take this. Go ahead and hold this, please. Thank you. Again, like what we did in perineal care, pull down the back blanket. While you're pulling it down, you are fixing the person's gown. Take this out, roll away from you, throw it in the hamper, then fix it in. Stretch, hand pull by the shoulder. Miss Susie, can you move your toes? Yes. All right. Okay, Miss Susie, just gonna clean up, okay? Call me if you need me, your bed is down, your bed is locked. Your call bill is here, you know what to do with this, right? All right, so pass my knee, that's good. Open the curtain, all right? Remove all personal care items first, box of gloves, soap, basin of water, and the pad is supposed to be trash. Same thing with the perineal care. Open, rinse a little bit, paper towel, wet, soap, you wash. You're ready. and of course you dry. Then put this away. Where you got it from? Here it's always going to be in the first, second drawer. If you're a regional site, it's going to be the second or third drawer. Then take off your gloves for the last time. Dump it in the trash. Then this is my second or third or last skill. I will just verbalize hand washing. All right, Miss Susie, we're done for today. Are you okay? All right. So before I go, you have your call light, your bed is down, your bed is locked, privacy curtain is open. Are you comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. So I pause and I think. I've never had any student fail this skill, so I don't know really what they're gonna fail. Right? This is far simpler than the bed bath, far simpler than the perennial care. Just make sure